All right. We are here with Matt Makarczyk, Jobseeker, in today's edition of Heart Shaped HR Jobseeker Edition. Super excited to have you, Matt. We've had lots of conversations about who you are and what you're looking for. And I'm really excited to be able to help you get this out into the world because I think you're going to be, when you find that spot, you're going to be a great fit where you are and they're going to be lucky to have you.
Well, thanks for having me, Kate.
We don't always get to see someone's personality when we're looking at a cover letter or a resume, and we can't convey the things that are so important and that would be so beneficial, in hiring a person.
And not everybody's, communication skills are best at writing.
That's very true.
And so to get another form of communication out there is, really important.
Okay, so Matt, my first question for you today, in both personal and professional life, what would you say people come to you for?
Whenever it comes to really trying to work on things that they can't deal with anymore. They've been working at it and working at it and working at it, and they need that patience and creative mindset in order to be able to actually get to the right solution. People also really tend to come to me whenever it's problems you only want to solve once. You don't want, here's a Band-Aid fix over this. No, they want an actual solution. They don't want to just fix the problem. They want to solve it forever.
I like that. That's important. Everybody's working on Band-Aid fixes to get to the next step or the next
And
day.
it just wastes money whenever you have to do it second and third time. It kills.
So you are saving companies time. You're saving people money. These are all important things. Being mindful, having that mindfulness of those resources and, the finite nature of a budget or something like that.
Absolutely.
And so that being said, what would you say is your work style?
Figure out what's going on. We're going to get a game plan going for what we want to get done. And then we're hopping straight to, let's just get that game plan done. That way we're not making concessions on the quality of the work as well as not making concessions in the amount of time it's going to end up taking up.
So how would you say the pandemic has shaped your career preferences?
I initially wanted a decent fit. I didn't want to just get a stepping stone going on. I didn't want to be there, 6 months, 9 months, a year, and just jump to the next one. I'm looking at 2, 3, 4, 5 years just to, really get a good hold on how the industry is, and then go and try to find the last, job.
Matt, what would you say motivates you, and what are you looking for specifically in your next role?
I like to be challenged, but I also like my freedom. Instead of freedom, the right word might be flexibility.
What best describes you?
When it comes to work ethic, we're trying to solve this once. Let's solve this once.
Here's what I hear. Efficient problem solver.
In all reality, we're all in this together. You're trying to work as a team, as a unit, to get your product out there or get your service out there in a time effective manner. And that requires both understanding and it requires looking out for each other, because at the end of the day, you got to act almost as if your family.
What's the work culture in your ideal workplace? What are you looking for?
Being able to assess somebody's value and abilities and their personality and taking that personality into account, and actually putting them where they're going to be doing the most good. For me, it's really showing me that they're actually investing in their employees in order to grow their own company. This is a team effort.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not investing in me, how can I invest back into you?
I hear a lot of value-based action.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That really stands out about you. What are you going to bring to the table?
Want a fresh look at everybody, and not just at their job performance, but like I was saying, looking at how their personality, their interactions with their own coworkers is playing in with everything. That is one of my, I would say, management type of skill that I've been working on for a long time. Building the company that ends up sending down a firestorm through the industry to change how we end up seeing both the company itself from an employee standpoint and the employee is being seen from the employer. I really honestly believe that once this ends up catching on, this whole, we need to end up being there for each other and helping each other, because if one drives the other, then it gets reciprocated back. I really think that that's going to end up making a difference in people's lives.
Great point. Very true. My last question, of your job experience, what would you say, or life experience, what's taught you the most? And what was it specifically that you learned that you value so much?
It really was working with a lot of people to get lots of smaller tasks done and in a very timely manner.
I really appreciate your time. I think that you bring some great things to the table, and
Well, I'm so glad you could have me.
I'm really rooting for you. I'm hopeful that you'll find that dream job.